Yeah, I'll mute the stream so anybody can hear it. Hear our idiocy going on. Oh God. There. Here, I'll do this for the moment. I don't even know if it's working. Why is it? Oh my God, that's loud. Okay. Yeah, well, Spotify. It was loud just for the time till. This should be this one. And there's the page. Okay, I'll go back to starting stream soon and get everything else set back up. Yeah, I'm just trying to get. It's what you think. I take naps regularly. I'm hearing a McDonald's ad. And it sounded, yeah, it sounds kind of. If they just did that. What in the world am I listening to? Okay. What? Oh. No, 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 no. Why is it doing that? I don't want to add it to my list. Shut up. Oh, God, it's picking up so much background noise right now. Probably just mute my mic.
It does happen. But anyway, I'll be back here in a few minutes. Yes.
There, turn my mic back on. So at least the stream part of it. Oh, I can put it on this one. Everybody can watch me look through dice. Let's see. Yeah, sure. No, I'm not going to. Prices Wow. Looks like candy. I could see a kid trying to eat that. That's why it's called Candy Day.
The fuck are you on about?
Dice. It's actually called Candyland Dice. I'm looking at dice. Because I won't. That's why. I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to chat.
Oh, who's in chat?
She's being a nuisance. Well, sort of.
But who's in chat though?
Nix.
Hmm.
She's there right now. Yeah, you know you're not. Give me a break. You just hush.
Next is short.
She's not saying anything, I think. She's actually not too short.
I know, I'm just making fun of
Oh
somebody I
no,
don't know.
friend of hers. He's like 5'6", 5'4", something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he's about, I think he's about 30. And I'm like, wait, you're how tall? Because I met him. I'm like, okay. Last time I heard one of his friends was calling him a hobbit.
Eh.
I'm like, ouch. I wonder if that's this program. Okay. Move some stuff around here. Move some stuff around there.
Ooh, okay.
I'm just looking at dice.
Find anything nice? Ah.
Some tasty ones. I mean, there's ones called Candyland. I could see a kid picking up and eating. Why do you have a D20 in your stomach, kid? It looked tasty.
Oh, prepare to shit it out in 2 weeks and then dig your hand through it to get it back.
Yep. And I hope it wasn't a pointy one either, because boy, it's gonna sting when it comes out.
Ouch.
Yep, go for the smooth die.
Ew. Painful.
And no, I am not endorsing children to eat candy dice or dice in
Please
general.
don't.
I am.
Well, you go right ahead.
You know what? I can make
Kids are
some
fucking
money.
stupid.
Yeah, I work at a school, so I see it.
I'm not going to dispute this point.
I still look at this one hollow one, Dave. That one gear one that I saw.
Yeah. I know
It's
what you're
hot,
talking
but I'm
about.
afraid, like you said, it's like a showpiece, not a.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'd be worried again, it gets squished in some way, and then it's out of balance, and it just rolls funny.
Yep, exactly.
I'm like, oversized D20s.
Oh.
Which reminds me, I gotta get some. What? Dang, that's a sharp D20. Ouch. I sit there talking about that, and then I find some. Ow. Doomsphere Hollow Skull. Wow. Okay.
You okay, Mego?
We frighten them away.
I don't think Mego's here.
That's fine.
Glow in the dark.
Yeah, make sure.
Mom,
Right
Dave's
up
being
here.
mean.
It's been a couple times. Well, I think the last time we were playing, I kept turning on
And
the dice page.
then Mom's response to me, well, what'd you do?
Yeah, what'd you do?
Well, what'd you
I
do to
may
piss
or
him
may
off?
not have made fun of Dave.
Well,
his
then you
beard.
probably deserved it.
I'm over in the corner laughing.
Why are you in there talking shit, trying to piss him off then, if you don't want to get smacked?
It was me the whole time in the corner causing it all. Oh,
It was me.
I did it. I know it. Mm-hmm.
It was me, Ellis. It was me all along.
But you're not going to believe me because I'm nuts. Ooh. She's a nice build. Ooh.
Ooh.
I'll go back to looking at Transformers again.
I mean, I'm ready to go whenever you guys ready to go.
Here we go. I'll flip it to the right screen. Oh, and I'll turn off the music in here.
I suppose I actually should pull up your stream too, so I can see the chat. Say hello to chat. Hi guys.
I might as well.
Hi Nix. How are you doing?
I'm just playing Ghost Beep on in the time being.
And I'm playing Transformers game on my phone.
Oh yeah,
And my
Matrix, by the
laptop.
way, you might want to hop onto World of Warships. They are running a Transformers event.
Okay, I'm getting bye. I gotta go do
Nope. Nope. You
Aw.
sit your ass right here. Sit down. Shut up. Shut up.
But Dave.
You can play your Transformers game later.
No.
But.
Yeah. You get your candy at the end of the session.
Fine. God. Just go play it on the laptop here. You can't hear it. You can't see it. Can't stop me.
That's why I'm playing
Oh.
Ghost Recon.
I can't stop either of you guys from doing that, but
I got a Dinobot
Anyway.
too. I got that Raptor one though. It's a newer one. Cool. Sorry, go on.
so if anyone on here is interested in checking out these books, Megu, D&D Destiny DNDestinyproject.com. You can download all of the books that we use to make this game possible.
It should be. I think get the game, and you can download PDFs of it, and or I think it's like basic. What is it? Like text ones? Oh, I can't remember.
I haven't downloaded as PDFs, so.
By the way, Dave, do
have
you
both.
know
But-
what my HP is supposed to be for level 28? Not 28, level 5.
I don't know it off the top of my head.
Because I know my HP my shield is currently 28, my health is 12.
I don't remember what your max HP is.
Neither do I.
You gotta work that out.
I still know mine's
It
just
makes
10.
it 200.
Nope.
That would know.
It's
Even
like,
I
we're
know.
gonna take a 0 off that and maybe divide it by half.
I love the math.
Then I'd be weaker than him, and that wouldn't make sense.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
that
a-
would suck for you then because we're not making it 200.
No, I know
Adds
you
a
got.
comma.
I know
I
you
think
do
it's
have.
like
Isn't his like?
17 or 18?
Yeah, I think he was 18.
No,
I'm
I was in
10.
the 20s.
Were you 22?
No, it was higher than that.
Oh,
'Cause then how the hell would I have 28?
With your temporary hit points, you technically have 28.
I'm only.
No,
Your shield
temporary
points?
temporary hit points is the shield.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah, my hit points are 10 and my shield is 18. That's the maximum. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
what level are you though?
4. I had to find it.
I'm 4
Yeah.
level higher than you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You should be
level
able. Yeah, I was gonna say you should be a little. Because I remember your shields and stuff when I was like, oh yeah, you're a little higher. Okay.
Mhm.
That's why I was like 20 something.
And just so I'm making this clear ahead of time here, because of recent events, you guys, we did talk about leveling up previously, but because we did end up taking that month-long break, that just never ended up happening. So we'll be addressing that after this session, just because we're gonna have leveling up to do and other stuff like that. And
All the fun stuff.
Yeah, so there's gonna be a lot to do, and we're gonna be catching up on that. But just making sure everyone's aware that you guys are gonna be leveling up. So.
Level it up, level it up, level it up.
All right, but get on the right
Oh, I need the
page here.
chat side of it so I can see. Everybody can see the stuff because this is from previous. They can see the chat thing through Roll20 for the rules and stuff. I didn't have it set up. I was like, oh, I have it still set on this. Wrong one.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, Destiny stuff. I was trying to find the download links and I can't remember where they're at in here. Oh, it's all right here. Duh, it says it right there. Be smart. So under get the game, that's where you can get all this.
Yep. I mean,
I downloaded everything they had in there, so it's in a folder. If we ever need it for something, we can play with it. Oh, you don't need to look at dice. Go away. That's my time. Go away. Oh, okay. I behave now.
okay. But we all ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right. So when we last left Uro Shale, Elias Norwood, and their ghost Diving Bell and Paradox, the pair had made their way, or excuse me, the pair had. I'm reading the wrong notes. I'm sorry. Let me back up. Look, I got too many notes here. Fuck off. That was an older one. Where is the other one I wrote?
You're starting to sound like me. Stop that. Forget something. Oh, wait.
Well, because I've had so many notes written up on here, it's unfortunately become a little disorganized. So,
I blame Visor.
and I'm not doing this all at all on paper, so it's. Here we go. Okay. So, I'll start again here. So, when we last left our heroes, Shale, Elias Norwood, and their ghost DB and Paradox, the party debriefed the Vanguard and was settling in when Eros received a message that came from a mysterious M that mentioned having information regarding the Genesis Corporation. The party visited, Eros and DB visited the Malk District, a warehouse district on the furthest edge of the city where an underground club resides. Its owner, a mysterious tarot card reading figure known as Malachi, offered some valuable information regarding the Genesis Corporation in exchange for investigating a mysterious ruin that was spawning, quote, bony monsters. Upon accepting this mission, Eros decided to bring Elias into the fold and brought him up to speed about what he found regarding the Genesis Corporation, and brought him up to the nature of the newest mission. Elias thought it might be best to investigate the Stonehorn settlement before moving on, and decided to go there instead. Upon arriving in Stonehorn, however, they discovered the town was recently attacked. They found the majority of the townsfolk killed in a very gruesome fashion deep inside the facility, and not far away they found Jin, Eros' first contact with humans, strung up on a wall and was clearly tortured and barely alive. After managing to stabilize him, Elias leapt to action and called the Vanguard in for support. After further investigating the vault, the party found some broken off vent grates that led out to the outside, and it seemed that some of the children managed to escape. After informing the Vanguard, and rescue parties were formed for the children, and the Vanguard went to work. Now Eros and Elias are left with the aftermath of the scene and the mission that still lied ahead. So at this point, you guys are still at the facility. The Vanguard has set up its rescue parties, and they're searching the forests at the moment. What are you guys doing?
I'm helping with the searching.
So you're going to be leading the search parties?
At least one of them. I'm gonna be heading to where the blueprints say that there's exits for the vents.
Okay. Eros, what are you going to be doing?
Good question. I guess I'll kind of help look find out where the vents are and try and help find the kids too, I guess. I'd rather go in a different direction right now, like go and find this other person while they do the searching, since they have a whole group there to do it. So,
Well, do you want to pull Elias aside and try and talk to him about maybe moving on?
yeah, I'd like to do
Okay.
that.
All right. All right, so Elias, Eros pulls you aside for a moment to talk.
Hey, what's up?
Elias, I know we can help find them, but it would be good if we moved on and tried to see who this person is that is attacking these people.
You mean in the EDZ?
Yes.
DB kind chimes in. The Vanguard can take care of the searching. We need to move on to find out who did this and figure out what's going on.
I mean, I'd like to stay and help, but
Well, the problem is that we don't really have any leads of where this person that did this went.
Well, that's where this mission kind of came into play. Malachi says he has information regarding the Genesis Corporation, and everything seems to be connected. I think this is going to lead us in that direction.
Yeah, fair point. I guess I'll hand it off to the others and let them handle it, and then we can head on to the EDZ.
Okay. So you instruct the search parties to navigate a certain area in there, and then you guys ready yourselves and you take back off. So from you guys are currently in America, so it'll take you roughly a couple hours to get over to the EDZ from where you're at. In the meantime, as you guys do arrive into the EDZ, now, are you going to be going straight to the coordinates that you received, or are you maybe going to go a little further out of it? How do you want to approach?
Landing a bit further away, not so we're not flying over it.
Okay, so just approaching on foot?
yeah, it'd probably be best, because I don't want my ship getting nailed, just
Same.
in case.
Okay.
Because the EDZ is a hotbed of fallen activity.
Mm-hmm. And plus, there's a lot of different areas in the whole EDZ too, so...
Yeah.
All right. So as you do approach the coordinates here, it's a bit of a forested area where you're going to be dropping in. You're about a kilometer out from the coordinates where the marker is placed on the map. So you're going to be on foot for a little ways. Now, do you want to walk on foot, or do you guys want to use your sparrows?
How far is it from where our location is today?
You're about a kilometer out, so I mean, it's a maybe be
Walk
30-minute walk.
Yeah,
a 30-minute walk if you guys take it at a casual pace.
I'd rather kind of come up quieter than riding on the sparrows.
Yeah, our fucking race through Chicago was...
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you have, untold numbers of enemies following behind you.
Yeah.
Keep up. Yeah, let's just walk up, please.
All right. So right now it's somewhat sunny, clear skies out there. It's roughly about 2 p.m. in the afternoon as you guys are walking through the forest.
I just look over at Uros and say, did he give you any better of a description than
Bony creatures.
That is really it. Is bony creatures and to bring a couple of the things back. Not alive, hopefully.
Like, no photos, nothing, not even a video?
No, just description that I know of.
Okay.
DB just kind of leans in. He's very descriptive on us bringing one back.
More if we can. We might get more for it.
Well, that's kind of the hope.
Well, let's go. I'll try not to incinerate everything this time.
Yes.
Yeah, we need to at least bring a few bodies back.
Please, we need something.
Keyword, a few.
We just need one, but maybe two would be helpful.
I make no promises.
Let's not turn them into light bulbs, okay? Just.
Oh,
Paradox just kind of is just he's looking about the forest. He's not really paying much attention to the conversation. He's just almost kind of daydreaming as he's just looking out across the forest.
don't you get distracted too.
He's like, "Oh, I'm not distracted. I'm on lookout."
Fair enough.
What's DB doing?
DB's just kind of at your side, just kind of in conversation with you.
Okay. I was wondering just to make sure where he's at.
Yep, he's right next to you.
He's just suddenly vanished.
He just into your backpack. Where'd he go?
Now he's playing a joke on me. Okay, I see how it is. So what?
But as you guys start to approach, you're maybe about half a kilometer out when you both feel this. It's a bit of a heavy sensation. Just kind of a
Okay.
there's no visible field. You don't see anything, but you both all of a sudden feel this just heavy sensation on you.
Elias, do you feel that?
Yeah, I do.
Do you happen to know what that feeling is?
It's nothing good.
Okay.
Be prepared for anything.
Can we do a perception check just to see around us?
Absolutely.
Okay, where's my God, where's perception at again? Oh, it's down here. I'm a dork. I can't find it.
16.
Oh God. At least one of us can
So
see something.
as you're continuing to approach the area, Elias, you notice that the birds have stopped chirping.
I recommend we go stealth.
Okay, let's stealth it
Because
up.
that's telling me that there is something here.
It's too quiet, Elias.
Yeah, I kind of realized that. That's a nat 20.
All right.
Very nice.
Where's my
I literally vanished into the darkness.
I got 12.
Okay.
I'm up against a tree. Hi.
Okay. So you guys do make it up the hill, and as you cross over the hill, you do happen to see it. There is a strange, not quite a sphere, but it's a broken object just sitting in the middle of the field. It's cratered in. It looked like it might have came in, like, just fell out of the sky. It's not a war sap. Make another perception check for me, both of you.
I was gonna say.
Alright. Is this with advantage or disadvantage?
I'll say both of your ghosts are helping you, so you both have advantage. So,
Okay, thank God.
because you're all looking out across this thing, so I'll say your ghosts will help you here.
Is that the big rock? What am I looking at? No.
Just arrows. Is that a rock?
Is that a rock?
So Elias, you do see, and you're gonna know this above game, but in game, what you see floating next to this busted structure is a Hive Wizard.
Oh, it's floating.
It's floating there in kind of that meditative state that's not really looking out at anything, just kind of looking down in like that bit of like almost like a prayer.
Mm-hmm.
And it is sitting in a hover, not above the structure, but just slightly off to the right of it.
All right.
There's some rocks that are kind of covering the bottom from your view, so you can't quite see what's totally on the bottom of the structure. But you do just see this Hive Wizard floating above it, and again, you've never seen this before in game. You don't know what that is.
You said these things were bony, right?
Yes, that
I'm
was
not like saying this
description.
super loud either.
Yeah, we're just kind of. No, that was the description.
Yeah, it was. And DB's just like, yeah, it was bony monsters was the apt description.
Does that look bony to you?
Kind of.
Well,
I just look over at him like sideways.
Like, I don't know.
I go, other than its face, is it bony to you?
look at the arm, and DB's just like, look at the arms.
Yeah, I guess it.
Well, yeah, I mean,
It kind of
I
looks
think we
like
found-
one.
and let me just see. No, he's not gonna see it. All right, so DB is just kind of looking around, goes, well, that's our thing, right? I mean,
I
bony
guess.
face, bony arms. I mean, I don't know what's got underneath, but
Well,
Should we watch and see what it does for a little bit?
maybe it's a good idea.
yes. Let's just observe it.
We've got more than a few hours of daylight still left. We can observe it for a bit.
What is it doing?
I guess I'm gonna sit down against a tree or try to find a vantage point nearby that I can watch this thing from.
Okay, do you want to try and move position so you can see what's on the bottom?
Can I
Are
see
you- are
any
you-
point that looks like it's good enough to do that?
I'll make another perception for me. Okay. Yeah, you can circle your way around the tree line a little ways and come around the other side.
All right.
All right. So,
Hmm.
I am
are you
still
gonna do
stealthy.
that? Yeah, I was just gonna ask you, are you gonna do it stealthily? Then make a
Yeah.
stealth for me.
Oh God. I'm going slowly.
Okay. Okay, you're okay. So you do go across the tree line, and you do make it to the other side. So you are able to see the bottom of the structure here. And as you do see this, you don't need another roll for perception. You do happen to see that there are a total of 5 thrall that are in a circle around the wizard on the ground. They're all like kind of on the ground, like looking like they're like, you know how in the dreadnought they would be like on the ground, kind of like eating like the worms on the ground. They're kind of doing that in a circle around this wizard.
Okay. Do I spot anything else by any chance?
At the moment, no. That's mostly what you're seeing on scene.
Hmm.
And Paradox just whispers, "This looks like some kind of a ritual."
It looks like a fucked up cult.
Now, while he's doing that, can I flank around the other side? Is there any, like, if I do a perception, I'm trying to look for a vantage point too to see from a different angle.
Sure. So then you do another perception for me.
Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Boop. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Can I have help from DB?
Yep. I'll have DB do a separate perception here. Just
Please tell me he gets something better.
By the way, did you see what Nick said?
Oh. Hi. There.
oh, Mom says hi.
Oh my
All right. So DB does get a 16. So he does point out to you that there is a vantage point that you can take up in one of the thicker trees there if you want to try and climb up it.
Okay. I'd have to do it in stealth, right?
Yep, you can stealth jump up there if you want to.
Okay, so I'll roll. What do I roll for stealth first, and then?
Yeah, just roll stealth for me.
Okay.
9.
9.
9.
Take your pick.
9.
This is not gonna be good.
Yeah, I can see this going really bad because I haven't jumped much for a reason.
Okay.
That's not good.
No.
So you do attempt to climb up this ledge, or rather up onto the tree here, excuse me. And as you do, you manage to jump up 2 branches. You make it up to the 3rd, but as you hit that 3rd branch, it snaps.
Figures.
And you fall straight down. And it does make a fairly loud rustling. And that's a natural 1 on the perception, so you luckily do not get noticed.
Okay. Oh. Stupid 3.
I'm just more confused.
I think you've been having too many chicken bowls.
What are you
You
saying?
got fat.
I am not fat. Look at me. I'm lean. Okay.
So do you want to just you want to try one more time?
Oh, why the hell not? Let's go for it.
All right.
All right.
This time do an acrobatics for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say which. Okay,
Yeah.
acrobatics.
Am I watching this, by the way?
He'd probably be able to see it.
You can see this. It's on the opposite side, so I mean, if
I'm
you say
recording it.
anything,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've recorded the fall.
Ah, dang it.
So he rolls a nat 20 on acrobatics. So as you see that failure, you see him get right back up. He dusts himself off and runs up the tree couple steps, double jumps up to the branch above the one he was just at, and then double jumps again to make it all the way up to the ledge, and he lands on the very top there quite gracefully.
Once. That's all I had to do.
All right, so now you're sitting up at the top. You're able to see the same thing. You're seeing this wizard and the 5 thrall that are in a circle, kind of in that face down motion in a circle around the wizard. At the moment, you don't see anything else. It's pretty much these guys just kind of sitting out in broad daylight, just in this ritualistic kind of a fashion.
So, Elias, what do you think? I'm just saying this over the radio quietly.
Yeah, you're radioing.
Yeah. No, I'm yelling to him. Hey!
Well,
There goes the whole thing. No, I'm ready to go over. Elias, what do you think?
I don't know what that floating one is capable of, so I don't know if we should take it alive or just kill it.
He just said he wanted the body, or at least the bones.
Well, that's the thing. We don't know what happens to the body. Because this is a new, complete enemy that we've never faced before. We know what happens to fallen bodies, but we don't know what happens to these guys.
Okay. Well then.
DB just chimes in. We're gonna have to learn on the fly then.
Kill one of the smaller guys and see what happens to the big one.
I'm pulling my bow out.
He wasn't. And DB just responds. He wasn't specific at one we need to bring back. So
Yes.
if we can at least get back even one of the little guys, we should have the proof that he wants.
You said it looks like a ritual. Okay.
Yeah, they're all the 5 thrall are in this ritualistic circle.
I'm taking. Let's see.
I guess the only thing, I guess we're gonna have to kill this exploding one quickly and then capture one of the smaller ones.
I'm equipping explosive arrow. I want to try it. I'm
I
aiming.
was just gonna use my super on it.
I want to have some fun. Shut up.
Okay.
I want to try my arrow. You can use your super if that doesn't work, okay? I just want to see what it does, okay?
I guess I'm gonna at least get close enough that I can hit it with my super.
Okay, so are you trying to hit out of your max range, or are you trying to like get in a little bit closer?
Get in a little bit closer, while
Okay.
still being stealth.
I'm prepped, but I'm not. I don't have the string drawn back yet, so I'm just waiting for
Like,
you.
I'm readying it as an action.
What is your super's max range?
I think it's 60 feet.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah,
you gotta
what
get
is
in within 60 feet.
I think it's 60 or 90. I can't remember.
Okay.
I'm trying to. I think my blade barrage is only like 5 or 10. Shoot, I have to look it up.
Well, because mine's also Chaos Reach. It's a fucking long range.
Yeah, you have longer reach than I do. I think.
Okay, so
It's smart if I had the thing out, wouldn't it? And I have those marked in my little book. Yay!
we're gonna have a little map reveal.
Woo! Okay, I gotta clear this off so I can see it. Whoop! Oh, not real. Oh, I'm good.
All right.
How do I move it?
Because I don't have anything officially in here, but this is how this is gonna work. So, where's my ping? No, not that. I need my ping tool. Damn it, no. Help me out here, Visor. I haven't done this in. How do
What?
I do a ping something on a map?
If my fucking thing would get off my screen. You just left click and hold it.
There we go. Oh, okay, thank you. Okay.
I just.
So we're gonna say that this tree right here in this middle part right here, this is gonna play as our structure that is gonna be sitting in the middle here. The road's basically our crater. And our starting guys. Let me see if I can get some icons put together here because we're gonna be going into combat.
The music has begun. Excuse me.
Dun 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 dun.
Attack music.
Na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Okay, I'm trying to find. Okay, yeah, 5E has done some different stuff in here, like.
By the way, Mega, do you have any questions so far?
To my knowledge, no. I'm understanding most of it.
Okay.
I'm glad somebody is. Chaos table.
I just want little icons for.
You can have the
Characters, I
icon,
can't.
yeah.
They move stuff in here, and I'm like confused.
Got to love it when they play with things. He's good stuff.
Alright, well. We're just gonna run this old fashioned way then.
Yay.
All right, so
Oh, Chaos Reach is 80-foot sweeping line.
Okay, 80 feet. Oh.
okay.
I have my book here. I mark things.
I gave it a little bit of a conservative number then.
Here we go.
All right. So, Matrix, you're gonna be starting. Hang on here. You're starting right here in this area right here.
Oops. There we go. I'll move the map around so I can see better.
Yep. So.
Okay, I'm up there. And where is
And
Elias
Visor-
to where I'm at? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was
go
just
on.
gonna say,
Apologies.
Elias, you're gonna be starting from right here, and then these guys are sitting right here.
Okay.
So, Elias, you're the furthest away from this. Uros, you're closest to it. You're still gonna be within your 60-foot range, so you are gonna be able to hit your super from where you're at. You're gonna be targeting, I'm assuming, the Hive Wizard there first.
And I'm not trying to hit the thrall.
Okay.
Oh, I need this.
So the way this is gonna work is you're gonna go ahead and roll that attack for me.
I just select. Am I selecting just the combat bow, right?
Well,
Yeah,
actually,
you'll-
I was going to say, this is a surprise round, technically.
Yeah, you're both
Oh.
gonna get this is
That's right.
a surprise attack round, so
Okay.
you're both gonna be getting an attack of opportunity with this.
Okay, so I just click on the bow.
Yeah,
That's
so
a
you'll
22
be.
to hit for me.
Select this. I don't know if I did that right.
Oh no!
I don't
You
even.
hit it
know.
right, but
Yeah.
your shot, unfortunately.
Yeah, figures.
Okay.
Can I at least
So-
hit something?
Yeah,
Sticks
you're
in the
hitting your
ground.
foot with the arrow that you drop.
Yeah, and it's
That-
explosive.
That's
Bink.
you know you
Oh
shouldn't have reminded me of that.
shit.
Okay. Well, here's the roll of events. Elias, you step out from the trees so you don't electrocute yourself or set the trees on fire, and you unleash your Chaos Reach. Let me check the HP of the wizard, and I don't know if he's got any.
If we have a DM on hand, technically, also as a spare. Mega, surprise rounds. Isn't that, what advantages does that also give?
With surprise rounds, I believe if it's to make an attack on an enemy, that you would have advantage on said attack.
Yep.
I know that one.
Of course, you would have. They won't be able to attack you for a time, which if you decide to not attack, and if you're still hidden, you can still move freely. But with the catch up, you still have to roll stealth, I believe.
However, I'm gonna say just because of the nature of your attack,
Yeah,
there's no
I'm
way
no
you're
under
gonna
stealth.
remain hidden. You can't. There's no way.
Oh no, I
Yeah.
think that was a completely stealth attack with that.
Yeah, you.
Right.
I mean, no one's is gonna miss a giant beam of arc energy just bursting through the forest.
Hey, look, it's lightning.
Unlimited power.
Well, yeah, because if they're unseen while doing the attack, then they have advantage on their attack. But
Oh my God.
if
Yep.
you know,
So then in that case, yeah, that does save Uros from the natural one then, so he doesn't actually deal with that. So.
Dang it!
And-
Did it again.
and with a surprise attack, the enemy cannot move or take action for one turn of combat,
Oh, he would be.
and they
shocked to crap out of
they can't take a reaction until the end of the turn.
him. Ooh.
So that's interesting.
Things
Okay,
I'm
roll
learning.
your damage for your Chaos Reach, because that's what we didn't do yet. No, roll the damage.
That's what I thought
No,
I
you,
did.
you tap, you click on Chaos Reach
Oh, no,
like that.
oh,
Like you click on the text. So
Pardon me.
I got 2 1s. Wow, fuck.
Damn.
that's 11 arc damage. Okay. Let me just double check, 'cause I think it has shields.
Where did...
It does. Okay.
While we're waiting on you, Matrix, they updated the test range on War Thunder.
Well, I'm gonna have to... I gotta see if I can even run it, so... Because it's installed in 2 places now.
Yeah.
Ugh. Express station.
Okay.
Doesn't want to work right.
Alright, so you hit it for 11 points of arc damage. You see the beam immediately hit it, and its shield's pretty much entirely protected, and it immediately whips around and looks in your direction, and you hear that loud, high-pitched scream just rip through your ears.
Oh, I don't like you already.
Now, Elias, or excuse me, Uros, your initial shot, 16, where were you aiming?
Actually, I was aiming for the big guy, but the floating wizard...
so you're aiming for the wizard?
Yeah.
Okay. 16, that will hit, actually. So can you roll your damage for me? Just click on the combat bowshot text on screen.
Is it the damage?
Under your roll that you did there?
Like this?
No,
Oh,
well,
why did it
I mean,
do that? Oh, okay.
yeah,
I
so-
clicked the wrong thing, that's why.
no,
Not
it's
bad.
fine. So yeah, just click the combat bowshot text on that roll there for me.
Like that?
Yep,
That's
Okay.
right. Okay, I've forgotten, sorry. My
2
bad.
points. Okay, that's fine. Now, roll a d20.
Oops, only one.
8. Your explosive arrow does not go
Oh.
off.
I forgot about the explosive arrow already.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you fire the shot. It does hit the wizard in the back of its head. The shields pretty much keep it protected. But you're hearing that same scream, and as it screams, those thrall all stand up from their position, and you do see something portal in.
Elias. Something.
This is your fault.
What?
You're the one that took this mission.
Hey, it's a clue. Shush.
So as the thrall all rise up, you do see a Hive Knight step out and just portal up from the circle that they were standing in. And you hear its loud roar. And that is its turn.
Oh, lovely.
Since it was attack of opportunity, now we're actually going to roll for initiative.
I was also gonna say we also get to roll for fucking see if our super gets, or my super comes back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right.
I can't remember what that is.
You roll a d20 and you have to get up to an 18. 5. Okay, so it's only a quarter back. Or maybe a third back, I guess, excuse me. Music didn't replay. What the hell? It turned it to replay.
I really have changed some stuff. Oh.
Alright. So now let's go ahead and roll initiative. So have you guys roll initiative for me?
Okay.
Wait, what the hell? You wanted
What?
to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker. But no valid token was.
Oh,
What?
Just something stupid.
What?
It does this. You wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token is selected. It comes up once in a while and does stupid crap like that. And I don't know why, but it just does.
What are you Peanuts are good.
I just realized I got 18. Holy crap.
Hey, you might survive this encounter.
Just wait. I'm gonna do something stupid.
Oh, that's a guarantee.
I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna do something. We'll
Okay.
figure it out.
Gotta set the turn order here.
Pardon me. Okay. So.
Okay. So, Wizard rolled highest. He's going first. And after eating that electric shot, he's a little pissed. And he's gonna float a little more towards your direction. So he goes from here to here. So he moves up about, let's say, about 10 feet. And let's see. He's gonna use 3 of its spell points to activate Heavy Shroud. And you need to make a DC Charisma saving throw of 15.
Nope.
Okay, you fail. So, let's see, creature. So, my brother's
Matrix,
ha-
what the fuck happened to your icon?
Not sure.
Sorry for background noise. My brother's having guests over here, and they're being a little loud.
Same. You probably hear my dog bark. I'm gonna try and mute quick, but
That's okay.
so more fair warning. Just
Yeah. Creature takes 22 poison damage on a failed save, and also becomes restrained until the start of their next turn. So you take 22 points of damage, and you are restrained until your next turn.
22 points.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. This immediately went south.
All right. So next up, Matrix, it's your turn.
okay. It's paying attention to Elias.
Right now, the wizard is moved up to Elias. He's moved away from the group a little ways, so the group is still sitting right here, like about 15 feet in front of you.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna pull the graviton lance out and take a shot at that floating wizard since they're not paying attention to me yet.
Okay. I believe. Did I set your attack up for that yet? I'm forgetting.
I think I only put the gun in, but I don't. Oh, no. I think you did. 3d4 void +1 damage and then +3 attack. It's in here. I can see it.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that's what it is, but
Yeah. I mean, that's what we're following. So yeah, if
Okay.
that's what, yeah, go.
little ones. Oh. It's okay. I'm expecting background noise. Oh, I need to change this back over so we can see
Yeah,
it.
well, I wasn't. That's why I'm a little annoyed.
Same. Just a little. Alright, do you want me to click on that to do it? I'm not sure what I...
Well, roll 3d4, and then we're gonna add 3 to that. Well, actually, no. Well, you gotta roll your attack still.
Oh, attack.
That was
here.
we're talking
Really?
your damage, so you gotta roll to attack.
Is that
All right.
it?
Yeah, that definitely hits. So yeah, then roll damage.
Is that? I guess I click on the title underneath it. Oh, okay. That threw me for a little bit.
Well, it doesn't show me the.
Hang on, let me try this one.
Okay, yeah, no, there it is. There it is. I see it. 3d4 plus. Well, that's plus your strength, so that's only +1. You need it. That needs to be +3. So it's actually 9 damage.
Yeah.
We all kinds of fucked up today.
Well, this one is.
Well, it usually it shows me the formula underneath the number,
Yeah.
but I have to actually hover my mouse over the number for it to actually show me the formula.
Yeah, and that's what I'm having to do too, just to see it. And it's like.
Yeah, like Roll20 is doing some weird stuff today. Like it's kind of messing with me a little bit too.
I'm not sure I understand that one either, Dave. So, I'll go with what
Whatever,
you got.
we gotta figure it out. It's fine.
Yep.
So,
Let's go.
so it's actually 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Let's see here.
I don't even know if that's gonna even pop its shield or not.
You do hit its shield. Still not enough to pop its shield yet, though.
Okay.
You do have a bonus action, though. Do you want to use it?
You said the other ones are like 15 feet from me?
Yep. So you have the Hive Knight that's standing in that circle, and the Thrall that are surrounding him.
Blade Barrage.
Blade Barrage.
Yeah.
That's you have to use your action for that.
Oh shit!
you
Yeah,
only
no,
have your
I just
bonus
read
action.
it. My bad.
Yep.
Let's take. I want to get that knight's attention. I'm gonna use my throwing knife then. Throw it at the little. Can I do that?
Absolutely. Which
Okay.
one are you targeting?
The knight. The one standing in the middle. Is it the knight?
You're gonna hit the Knight. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Perfect.
Flick.
All right. Roll the attack for me.
Do I? Where is it? Oh, throwing knife. I'm
You-
looking.
Yeah, you should have thrown.
My bad.
Because I remember making that for you.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think you have advantage on those throws.
They know I'm there too, right?
Actually, even if you did, you still wouldn't have succeeded because
Yeah.
its AC is 16.
Yeah.
So yeah, even if you had
Okay.
advantage, you
Just flies by. They don't even know. What the hell is that?
the knife goes whizzing by the head of the knight, just behind the head.
Man. Can I ever get a good hit on it?
Okay.
So
So yeah. So the knight is gonna step out of the circle and is gonna follow the wizard, and he's gonna go looking for that pesky thing that shot at him earlier. Gonna take a swing.
Swing, bada, bada, swing.
This is why I wish I had this stuff on paper, but I don't have a printer, and I don't want to have to go print all this stuff. That sucks.
Yeah, I had to borrow work. I had to borrow
yeah,
work.
I know
form for
what
that
you
one.
had to do. I know what you had to do.
And my
so.
boss was gracious enough to let me print stuff. It's like,
Okay,
thank
so
you. Appreciate the help, boss.
he's gonna stand beside the wizard because he's not gonna move up, and he's gonna fire his boomer cannon.
wait, has a sword and a boomer?
No, I'm sorry. When I'm saying sword, I apologize. I looked at this. I thought he had one on here. He only has boomer cannon, so he
Okay,
does not
I
have a
was
sword.
concerned for a moment.
Yep. So I apologize. That was my bad. I assumed that without actually looking at his sheet on here. That was my bad.
No, make him
But no,
scared.
he just has a boomer cannon.
Make him nervous.
Still bad.
So he's gonna take a shot. Uh, 14. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Okay. So that shot goes wide of you then. And that will end the knight's turn. Next up, Thrall number 1. Thrall number 1 happened to see that knife go flying by.
Crap.
And he's gonna go run down what he saw there. He's gonna make an attack.
I'm still in the tree, right?
You're in the tree, but it is going to attempt to try and jump up to get to you. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I know why you're laughing.
I wouldn't be laughing in this situation, honestly, though.
Alright, so it is going to... Let's see... Matrix, you're at full health still, right?
Yeah, I'm still up at
Oh.
10.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
never mind then.
There you go.
Because that only works if you have been wounded. So.
Uh-huh.
Okay. It's just going to attempt to climb the tree. It's got a climb of 25 feet.
I didn't even ask how high was the tree.
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean, I'm gonna say it was probably about like maybe 20 feet up. So
Yeah,
it's gonna get up to you in that space.
It's gonna get you.
It is actually gonna get close enough to make an attack. Does a 14 hit you?
that is equal to my armor.
It ties,
Mega.
so
Yeah, I don't.
tying succeeds at the
Okay.
for attacking. Yes.
Does it? I don't remember. Teach me.
I don't think Mega's paying attention.
That's fine. I believe that's how it works, right?
Of what?
For attackers, tying is still succeeding.
Tying, typically, sometimes it's done that if it's on the same point, then it's a success. But if they both get the same number, you yourself, you could decide if they roll again, and whoever gets the higher one that time is the winner. If it's like
So just a re-roll of that just to see if they accomplish the attack.
I'm good with it succeeding.
well,
either way.
if it's for attacking someone, like
Yeah.
if it's not between the two, then it's whatever it's on, and if it's the same, then it does count as a success.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, so yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean
good with
we'll yeah.
So like
it's- yeah,
if
it'll
someone gets
count.
13 for the attack and someone's AC is 13, then it would still count.
Okay, yeah, then the attack succeeds.
Okay.
All right, so you will take.
Falling on the other DM whenever necessary.
Thank you.
That's going to be a claw attack, and that is. Actually, I don't even have that on me right now. Fine, we'll just do this.
Myself.
All right, you will take 5 points of arc damage.
Ouch. So brings me down a little.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need
All
to
right.
put that-
Next is going to be Thrall number 5. He's seeing what Thrall number 1's doing. He's gonna follow suit. I'm gonna say based on its position, though, he's not gonna be able to completely climb all the way up to get to you because he has to cross over here and then climb up. So he's not gonna quite reach that 20-foot range up the tree to get to you.
Okay.
But he's hot on the heels, and he's gonna be pretty much right there on the next attack. And that's gonna end that one's turn. So Visor, you're ensnared.
I can't do shit.
No, well, I'm trying to remember. There's nothing you can roll to break out of the ensnarement. Is that right? Because I'm trying to think if you have to roll to get out of it, or if you can roll to get out of it on this one, or if you're just straight screwed.
Isn't it? I don't know. Is it like a strength
I'm
thing?
not entirely familiar with ensnare because I haven't worked with this yet. Because I think
I think I'm pretty much screwed.
Yeah, I think it just wipes your turn entirely. Like, you can't do anything this round.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, alright.
All I'm gonna say is, don't be surprised.
Don't be surprised.
Oh, I won't be. So, the remaining thrall are going to follow up to the knight and is going to try and brace through the trees. Similar circumstance here. They're not gonna get within range to make a melee attack, but they're on the prowl. They're pretty much gonna be right on you on the next turn. So all 2, 3, and 4 are gonna be moving up from here. They're gonna be about here, so they're gonna be within about 10 feet of you.
Okay.
So when you do get out of this, they're pretty much going to be right in front of you on the next turn. And that's going to end the first turn here. So we're back up to the beginning. The Hive Wizard is back up. And back to its page. It would help if I was on the right book. I have 3 separate PDFs pulled up for all this, so it's... I have to have everything on hand.
Dave, I'm gonna find some monitors. I'm gonna ship a couple monitors to you.
Okay. So I'm reading this action that the wizards can do. Okay. It's just going to attempt an arc bolt attack. That's an 11, so that misses. Alright, so you see as you're just slowly breaking out of the ensnarement, an arc bolt just whizzes right by your head, just right by your head there. And you're feeling that pressure, like, you gotta get out of here quick, quick, quick. And that ends the wizard's turn. Matrix, you are now up. You have 2 thrall that are nipping at your heels and are ready to chomp your bits.
Blade barrage.
Blade barrage. All right, so you're going to be targeting the 2 in front of you?
Oh, yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll your attack.
Oops, I gotta pull it back up here. Blade, there it is. Whoop. I do that? Yep.
Okay.
You want me to do damage?
Hang on, I'm
Okay.
checking because I don't know if you get advantage on that roll or not.
I want to toast him.
Because if you don't, I think it's only half damage.
Well, that's not really catching them off guard or anything, so.
Yeah, well, no, but I mean, even then, like, you didn't roll high enough
Oh, yeah, duh.
on
Sorry.
on the
My
initial
bad.
roll, so I'm just double checking if that thing that's half damage if you do that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still learning. It's teaching me.
Yeah.
As you can see, Megu, this is very improper of us.
I know, I'm unprofessional as shit, but I'm also basically a
I'm-
new DM, so.
He's doing
That's
fine.
fine. Everyone has a mishap once in a while.
Well, everyone's got to start somewhere, right? This is kind of where I'm starting, so.
And then we're all professional
And-
shitbags.
Maguman,
It ain't gonna be perfect the first time.
It
No.
never is. It never is.
And this is
so.
my first time actually ever playing D&D. I kind of played, but that was 20 plus years ago when I was a kid. And
Old.
shut up. And I didn't get into it because of other reasons. I blame Visor.
I probably wasn't even born then.
Nope, you weren't.
When was this? The 80s?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't born then.
You're a youngster there.
You're just an old fuck.
Damn right.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so they have to make DC saves. Well, that one got a nat 20.
Oh, great.
But that got a 10, so that one failed. Okay. Let's see here. I just have to double check damage. Because they're both going to take damage anyway. It's just dependent exactly on how much. Because our D20 boy, I think, is only going to take half. 2d6 plus your charisma. And go back here. So charisma plus 3. Okay. So. Alright, roll the damage for me on the attack. Let's see what happens.
Okay. It's 9 solar.
9, okay.
I'll just pop my wrist and felt great.
Pop, 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 pop.
Alright, so you do hit both of them for damage. The one who rolled lowest does take the full 9 points. The other one does only take 4. The one closest to you, the one that actually swung for the attack, is the one who took the brunt of the damage.
Toast him.
As he was closest to you for that. They're both pretty wounded, but they're both still alive.
Kind of figured.
Now, upon your release of your blade barrage, do you jump down from the tree or do you stay up in the branch?
I'd like this. Is there another tree nearby? Like, could I see that I could jump to?
Well, yeah, I mean, because you're about here. Like, I mean, if you wanted to try and double jump your way over to the tree over here.
Yeah, I want to try. The worst I could do is land on the ground.
Okay.
What do we need? Acrobatics?
Yeah, make an acrobatics because you're gonna make the jump for it.
All right. 18.
18. Okay. Yeah, you make you release your blade barrage on the two thrall there, and as you release it, you jump backwards, hitting your double jump and landing on the tree adjacent to you. So the thrall are now looking at you across the way there, and you're in a bit of a safer distance from them.
This is a paint-out with no nut.
And roll the recharge of your shield for me.
Shoot. What do I roll?
Oh yeah, that's
again
one
for
thing
it?
I
Shoot.
didn't do.
Well, we didn't do that because you were ensnared, which is why.
What do I roll for that again? I had it
Gosh.
hang on. I did write it down. I was trying to be a proper player and have everything set up, and now I don't remember where I put it. I was trying to be
think
good.
you roll a D8 or D6.
For
Oh, here
shield?
we go. Shields, D10. I have it written down.
Okay.
Just one D10. Oops, it's right there. I'm looking right at 2.
Okay. You get 2 shield points back.
Okay, so that brings me back to 15. Okay, cool. I was trying to be a good player, Dave.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You good man. You good man. All right. So it is the knight's turn next. He's just gonna plant his feet where he's at, and he's gonna take another shot with his cannon. That's a 9. Okay. The lower roll's a 4. Alright, so he takes another shot at you, and he misses wide. You hear the as the explosion kind of pops behind you. It's releasing arc damage, so it's not necessarily sparking anything yet to cause any fires, but you know how electricity works.
Yeah.
Alright, so that will end the knight's turn. Thrall number 1. Let's see, he's chasing Uros, and he's gonna see if he can try and jump across the tree to give chase. Let's see, speed is 30 feet. Should be able to make the jump just as much as you could. Alright, so, yeah, he makes that jump just fine. Alright, so he'll make the jump, and he will go in for a bite attack.
Oh, we're going to chomp me. Okay.
Oh yeah, he's gonna chop you. Alright, that's a natural 20.
Figures.
He got a bite of your buttocks.
Not my birdie.
Ah, my butt!
How's
It
the?
would have been funnier if he was an EXO.
Oh God.
I have to
King.
say, I think
that.
the thrall's teeth would break on an Exo's ass.
No, you just came for the vodka. Yes.
Noble 5 be like, what the fuck?
I'm like, what is this mosquito I feel on bum? So you take 4 points of bite damage, of piercing damage.
So let's see. That brings it shield down to 11. There we go.
All right. Thrall number 5. Following his boy. He misses his jump, but he's gonna still be able to climb up. So he's gonna climb. He's gonna swing with his claw. Go for the reach attack.
Reach.
That's a 2. So he He goes for the swing. He leaps and jumps, going for the wild swing, and he goes wide, very wide. You don't even feel the wind on the swing. He's so wide.
What are you trying to hit me? You kind of missed.
All right, Visor. You are finally free.
I'm gonna immediately roll for my shields.
All right, roll. I believe you're a D10 as well. Unless I'm forgetting.
It's a D10 or a D12.
I have D10 written down for shields. For mine,
But
that's mine.
It also goes up the higher the rank you are.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I
don't know. I don't know if it went up for you going 5.
Wait. I just read this stuff too. Dang it.
I'll check for you here. Give me a second. You got an extra attack. So you get double attack. And your proficiency bonus went up.
Yeah.
And you also have 6 charges instead of 4 now. So that's what happened when you leveled up there, is you got an extra attack. That, as far as your shields.
Just read that.
I'll just say it's still a D10.
Yeah, just roll a d10 for me.
10.
Good. Alright, so you got 10 shield points back.
So how many things are clustered in this section right here?
So right now, there you've got the wizard, the knight, and 2 thralls.
I'm throwing my Thunderstrike. Like,
Okay.
right into the midst of them.
Okay, well, here's the thing, is the thrall are going to be about here closest to you, and then behind them are going to be the wizard and the knight.
Yeah, I'm throwing
so-
it in between the both of them, because Thunderstrike is an AoE hit.
Okay. Let's see, what is...
It's like casting Fireball. It's kind of difficult to dodge it.
Indeed. Let's see, so Thunderstrike is... 5 feet of range, okay.
And it uses up 1 arc charge. And how many do I have?
You have 6.
So I can throw this again.
Yeah, you could roll that. Yeah, you could throw that on your next action. Yep, so
Well,
on your
I
next
have 2
round.
attacks.
That's true. Yep, you have 2 attacks, so you could throw it twice. And because it is you're on 5th level, it's going to be a 3d8 of damage. So actually, we gotta update yours because
Yeah,
that's a 2d8. Yep. We didn't do that because I didn't think of that before because it leveled up with you and I didn't level that up when we got you up to 5. So, okay.
20.
All right. So the thrall. So before you throw your next attack, there, the thrall. I won't even have to roll for that. You basically explode them in front of you. So their bodies just explode as they just fly up in front of you and incinerate. The wizard. Let's see here.
He has to meet a
It's
saving
still-
throw of DC 14.
14. Okay.
And if he does beat it, then he takes half damage. So it's 10 damage.
If he ties, does it still succeed? Because you're the attacker, so does that still succeed?
I have no idea. It's a saving throw. Maggo!
What up? What?
So on a
On a saving throw, if they meet just the same number, do they take half damage or no?
It would depend on the conditions of the spell, because if it's something like an AOE, then
Yep.
if they meet it, then they'll of course take half damage, as well as whatever other side effect that AoE had, it would not be casted, I believe.
All right, well, perfect, because it is an AoE, and so he basically will take half damage then, because it does meet. So.
Yes.
Yep,
Perfect.
but he gets to suffer it again because I'm gonna throw another grenade.
All right, so yeah, give me a second here. I gotta get the HP corrected here.
Also, so gonna say you might want to see if the knight made it too.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing it for everyone in the party because you wipe the thralls. So those boys, those 3 thrall, you wipe the floor with. So they are gone.
Okay, so
And get these boys
right here.
pulled from initiative. There we go.
I'm gonna call out to Uros over the radio. You might want to take your small guys alive because I just dusted the 3 of mine.
Oh, great. I just went Scottish.
All right, roll that second attack for me.
Oh my god.
10. Okay. That's gonna miss both of them. So yeah, that second arc charge does end up going behind them and ends up missing the target.
Okay, I'm gonna just try to move into cover.
Okay.
And,
So are you kind of like backing up into the bush to kind of use that for as your cover?
Is there any solid cover nearby?
It's not solid. I mean, behind you, like, because where you're at right there, like, behind you is going to be more of, like, some more trees and bushes, so you can kind of use that for
Yeah, I'm
for
gonna
visual
try to
cover.
do that.
Okay. All right, so
Because
yeah,
it
you
would
got,
make it harder for them to hit me.
yeah, and you still have your entire movement still, so you slide basically back up into the bush there and hide into cover.
Also have my super bag.
Oh yeah, and you did roll it back for your super, so yep, you'll have your super on the next round. All right.
And it's a D12 to see if I get an arc charge back, right?
I just looked at that here. 1 second. It's a D. You roll a D6 and you have to roll a 5 for recharge. All right, hey, you natural that, and you got your thunder strike back on the next turn. All right.
Well,
so
technically,
that,
I have 6 thunder strikes. Because I have 6 arc
well,
charges.
altogether, well, yeah, altogether, if you count all your charges.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That ends the round. So the wizard is back up.
Peanuts are fucking delicious.
Nom nom nom.
You're eating, we're in a battle. It's alright.
We're in a fight for our lives right now, and you're eating peanuts.
I got
Yes.
chips and dip.
And they're delicious too.
You're right.
Salted.
Mmm.
They're delicious. What you giggling about over there?
Reading. Interesting.
I thought you said breeding for a minute. I was like, what?
Yes, I'm reading some interesting specimens. No.
All
And not that one. Stop reading the hentai codes.
The wizard is going to set up a rune trap. It's going to be placed roughly just ahead of where you were on the flat surface of the ground. Just ahead here.
Mm-hmm. Like right up the edge of the bushes.
Yep. And this is a 5-foot trap. So if you step out in front of the trees there, if you walk out,
I'll be ensnared again.
mm-hmm. Uh, and it's gonna actually fly upwards about 10 feet as to avoid any attacks on the ground. And that will end its turn. Alright, Matrix, you're up. You've got the two thralls who are still up in your face or want to chop your bits.
I'll use the Graviton Lance and try and shoot at least one of them. Which one's closer?
So the one in front of you is the one who's taken the most damage. So do you want to take your shot?
Yeah. Why
All
not?
right.
Let me see. Where is it? Did I hit
Yeah,
that
I was
right?
gonna say because it's so close to, you're not gonna
Wait,
have any advantage. So yeah, I mean that's gonna miss. Do you want to use your bonus action?
Yeah, I'll use my throwing knife again.
All right.
That?
Throw your knife. And which one are you targeting?
If that you said that one's right, like pretty much in
The
front
one,
of me?
the one closest to you, the one that's right in front of you, is the one that took the brunt of your blade barrage.
I'll hit him since he's right.
You want to
there.
hit him? Okay.
Yeah.
Now my question to you is, where are you aiming? Are you aiming for his head? Or are you aiming for its body?
Let's go for the head. He just wanted the body.
Okay. So I want to even have you roll damage. You do hit it, and you do make its head pop, and the body, as you hit its head, the body does incinerate.
Son of a... Elias, we got the situation.
DB will pop in and goes, you need to aim for the body if we want to keep the body. Don't shoot the head if you want to keep the body.
Alright, fine. It's going to be fun. Elias, we're going to have to hit for a body shot.
Are you going to stay where you're at, or do you want to move any?
We're still in the tree, right?
You're still up in the tree, yep.
And where's the other one? Is it...
So the other one is climbing up the tree, and he's at your feet, basically.
Okay. I'm gonna hop down to the ground then.
Okay.
Kind of jump over
so
it
are
and
you?
down.
Yeah, you're gonna jump over it. Okay.
Yeah, and down.
You'd have more than enough distance to be able to make a wide berth jump over it, and so what direction are you going? Are you kind of going? Just so I understand where you're gonna land.
So this one here is a
position.
tree. This is the one I'm in right now.
Yep, this is where you're at right now.
Okay, I want to kind of jump down to the... If this is an open area, I want to kind of...
Okay, yep, so kind of like land in the grass, like right about there.
Yeah, actually, yeah, up there. Yeah, right there.
Around there? Okay.
That way I'm not completely out.
Okay.
Acrobatics? Or doing...
Yeah, roll acrobatics for your landing.
Okay, I didn't know.
Just
I
to see
needed
how you land. Okay. You don't suffer any damage. It's not a graceful landing at all. It's a bit rough, but you do land on the ground okay.
Okay. Whew. All right.
All right.
I can make it. I can make it.
The knight is up next.
He only has a vague idea where I am.
He does, and he's gonna kind of strafe around. Instead of kind of being here, he's gonna kind of move over to here, and he's gonna just take pot shots in. He's gonna have disadvantage because he can't actually see you, and that's a 2. So, yeah, he definitely misses. And I'll just tell you, you got so lucky that you had the disadvantage because that was an 18. So, thank the dice gods for that one.
Nice.
But
no, I also hate the dice gods because, yeah, if you want to know how low you got me with that first thing, I had 6 shield points left.
oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know that one hurt you.
I was like, oh god.
All right, so that will end the knight's turn. So you wiped out this thrall. I forgot to take him off the list.
This thrall's dead. This thrall's dead.
Yes,
That's
this
what
one's
I-
dead,
this
and then
one's-
this one's dead, and now this one, he's going in. So he sees you jump from the tree.
I didn't jump from a tree.
I'm talking to Uros, sorry.
Oh.
Uros, the last thrall does see you jump down from the tree, and he's gonna jump at you, and he's gonna swing at you with his claw attack.
Oh, yay.
That's a 17, so
Yeah,
that's
he
gonna
hits.
hit. All right, so you're hit for 5 arc damage.
Wait. Yeah, that's right. I can do math.
Yep. So basically, it jumps off the tree and comes down to you, and just like gives you a werewolf swipe right at your chest, just ching, and it clearly scratches into your shields.
Well, somebody's
And that will
friendly.
end. And that will end its turn. Visor, you are back up.
So I'm going to move in this direction,
Okay.
like up toward here, and I'm gonna throw another grenade
All right.
at the knight. Or
Well,
actually, no. The wizard's still right here, right?
Yep, the wizard's still where it's at, and then the knight did move a little ways down.
I'm gonna try to be like right here, so he doesn't have a direct line of sight on me, while the wizard will.
Okay, and you're gonna try and throw in between them?
No, I'm actually gonna use Talak, actually.
Okay.
So first shot, 21.
All right, that hits. Roll the damage.
Well, oh, never mind.
Yeah,
That's
I mean, both your attacks will hit. So yeah.
Well,
so that's 8.
You're forgetting Talalak's special ability. I technically get 4
Oh,
attacks this
right.
turn.
Yes, because you have your super backup as well.
Shit,
That's
I didn't
right.
mean to hit that.
Well, that's fine. That's your second shot's damage. So you got 9 points so far.
So here's the next one. 17,
Okay. So 17, that still hits.
16.
And 16, that also hits. So roll damage again for both. So 12 and 9.
So what is
Alright.
this +6 next to rifle shot? Never mind. It's just a hit. Never mind.
Yeah, that's just you have to rolling to hit.
So 21 damage.
Okay.
And I'm just aiming for body shots.
And so you're targeting the wizard, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you have ripped apart its shields. And it is now clearly singed across its face. It's taking some damage now, as opposed to what it was doing a moment ago.
And the only thing I'm going to do right after that is move right back into the bush.
Okay, roll stealth for me.
17.
17. Okay, let's see. It's a 17. So I believe it will see you.
Well, it would have disadvantage on trying to see me because I'm going through the bush.
Well, it sees you going into the bush, so it knows your general vicinity, but yeah, it's still not going to be able to see you from its position to make an attack.
Yeah.
But it did see you go into the bush, so it knows your general location.
Yeah.
So, okay. Alright, so Wizard is up, and after eating those bullets to the face, he is very angry. And you hear that familiar high-pitched scream again. Oops, I'm on the wrong page.
Wrong button.
I just wish I had tabs for PDFs.
Mm.
It would just make it so much easier if I could just go back and tab everything.
Yeah, but it's gotta be special.
I don't want to pay for it though. uh,
Did I roll for my shields this time?
yeah, we rolled at the beginning. Or no, we didn't actually, because we rolled at the beginning of the last round. So roll. Just roll it for me real quick.
Roll a d10.
Yeah.
An extra 5
Alright.
points.
5 shield
21.
back. Yeah.
And a d6 for my last arc charge.
Okay. Yeah. Oh. All right. Yeah. You don't quite get that one back, but you're okay. You still got plenty.
Yeah.
All right. Wizard, what are we doing? It's gonna go for an arc bolt attack. That's an 18 to hit.
At disadvantage?
Alright, disadvantage. That's a 17.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so that will hit. Let's see.
Because it's not physical cover, so it wouldn't give me any extra
Yeah.
AC.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, so you take 10 points of arc damage.
Okay. I just
But actually, because your arc, don't you have arc resistance?
I don't actually know.
I thought you had resistance to arc damage because you're an arc wizard.
Yeah. It does not actually tell me.
Let me just double check because that's actually going to matter to your damage. Because I feel like you should have a natural resistance to arc.
Actually, wouldn't it be the opposite?
What do you mean?
If I get a hit with arc damage, I would take more damage from arc. Like if I
Well, no,
say,
like you absorb you would absorb arc damage. Like it's because it's your affinity. You'd have natural resistance.
nah, I have no idea. I don't think
Well,
we ever covered that in that
I'm
class.
double checking because I feel like you should, but I might be wrong. I could entirely be wrong about that.
I'm just going off game logic from the actual game itself.
And see, I don't know it 100% that well. That's why I have to keep looking stuff up. So, yeah, no. Okay, so you don't. So, all right, yeah, you will take the full brunt of the 10 points. Okay. And that's gonna end its turn. Matrix, you are back up.
Yay.
So you got this last thrall. He's right in front of you. He's taking a nice swipe at you.
How does he look to me?
It's still taking a good hit from that blade barrage you hit him with earlier. So he's hurt, but it's still in fighting shape.
Okay.
But to be fair, you've never encountered anything like this before, so you don't really have a frame of reference as to what damage looks like for this creature.
I'm gonna take the graviton lance and try and shoot its leg. Like just shoot off one of its legs if I can.
Okay. Roll the attack for me.
Alright.
Well, actually, are you going to be staying in position, or are you gonna move to a better position for the attack? Because Graviton Lance is going to have I think optimal range is 20 feet.
Okay. How about this? I'll just use the hand cannon. Does that? Do I have? Doesn't shoot? Does the hand cannon have to be?
I mean, we can say you can do a quick swap to your hand cannon because you do have it equipped.
Yeah, because I have that holstered. I might as well give this new hand cannon a try out. So.
Sure.
Whip it
All
out.
right.
And
So, yeah, roll a hand cannon attack for me.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mom.
10.
10. I'm pretty sure that's gonna miss. Yeah, that misses.
Well, they are bone.
Actually, we didn't roll for your melee charge. Roll that for me
Oh.
quick. Let's just see if you actually get your knife back.
D6.
Nope.
I would
you
say he
don't.
also needs to roll for his super because he did cast Blade Barrage, didn't he?
Oh, crap.
That's true
I did.
too. Yeah. Yeah, we didn't do any of that. So yeah, roll that for me.
D20. 13.
All right. So yeah, you don't get your blade barrage back just yet. I'm trying to think. I know we've been meaning to get grenades in, and that's kind of my fault.
Oh, don't I have trip mine, so
Yeah.
I keep forgetting I have it.
Well, yeah, and plus it's seldomly used so far, so.
What I've only used it
Except
once.
for me.
Yeah. So let's see. Yeah, you
Oh,
pretty
I
much
need
miss
4 more to recharge that. Okay.
Yeah. All right. I
Sorry, I
guess
was
that will
looking.
end your turn then, right?
Yeah, I was looking up Blade Barrage to see what it needs to recharge fully because I couldn't remember.
I think it's also an 18. Like you're rolling a d20, you need to get at least like top percentile.
Yeah, it says D17 or something. I thought.
Yeah.
17 to recharge it.
Okay.
So I got 13.
Okay. Well, you're almost back then.
Okay.
All right. The knight is up. Seeing that you moved back up into this position over here, the knight is gonna move upwards from here up to here.
Where did he
And
move again?
he's going from, he was down here and now he's up here.
Oops.
So he's still like, cause you're hiding, let's just gonna move your little blob over here. Like you're over here kind of in the bushes. And he's
Well,
just
I was
kind
gonna
of.
say when I moved back in, I was trying to move right back into.
Oh,
like,
you're
right
trying to
down.
move back in there. Okay. Well, I mean, it's positioning. Like you still have plenty of feet to make that, so that's fine. But yeah, he kind of moves up into here, and he's gonna take shots at you with disadvantage because he can't actually see you, but he knows your general area. Okay, that's a 10, so he misses. Let me just check. Does he have any actions he can do? No, he doesn't. Okay. Alright, so that's going to be the end of the knight's turn. The thrall in front of Uros.
Gonna give me a big ol' hug.
He's a hungry boy. He's going to go at you with another chomp.
Of course.
That's a 16 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so he's going to take another juicy bite for 3 piercing damage.
Okay, still got a shield though. So I'm good there.
Yeah, and that's going to be the end of his turn. Visor, you are back up now.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna come out of the bushes down here.
Alright, so what are you going to do when you jump out?
I'm gonna take another set of shots at the wizard.
Using
Fuck
Talalik?
that guy.
Alright,
16.
16. Let me just double check. I think that hits. Yes, that will hit.
That definitely hits.
All right. Roll the damage for both.
7, so 11.
Okay. Yeah, he's still up.
Oh, that's
All
20
right.
to hit.
You hit him again, and again. Damn. All right.
4, another 9, so 20 damage.
So as Elias bursts out the bushes, you just hear boom, 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 boom. Each shot connecting onto the wizard, just boom, boom, boom. The last shot hitting it right in the chest, and the body falls straight to the ground. And the wizard has fallen dead.
It deserved it. And I'm going to move back into the bushes with the rest of my movement.
All right.
I'm
Make another
playing
stealth check.
That's a net 20.
All right. So the wizard falling to the ground distracts the knight, and he loses sight of you. And you jump into the bushes, and he doesn't know where you are. And that will end your turn. So
Actually, nope.
We gotta roll for your stuff, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Roll.
So if you want to do that with whatever the enemies are doing, and I'll do my stuff while I'm rolling.
Okay. That just leaves Matrix. You are up next.
Okay. Let's see.
This thrall has got its big teeth on your tight little booty.
I got my last arc charge back.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and shoot it with the hand cannon. I'll just try and put one through its chest or something.
Okay, and I'll just say because it's position, you're gonna have advantage because you're basically just gonna coup de grace right in the face. So, roll the damage.
You want me to do for the hand cannon, then do?
Or yeah, roll the attack. Oh, nat 20. You put your gun straight in its face.
I just don't want to destroy it.
Okay. Well, okay. Be clear then. Where are you putting the barrel of your gun?
I want to just kind of do a body shot, like somewhere in its chest. See if I can spin it around.
All right. So you're gonna declare your shot in the chest.
Yeah, I don't want to hit it in the head because if it's gonna go poof, I need it.
Okay. All right. So it's basically chomping on you. You reach for your hand cannon. You press it to its chest. Roll that damage for me. 2.
Pink.
You laugh, but that's exactly what you needed. Because this boy did not have much left. So you put a hole straight in its chest.
Okay, did he just... What happened to him, though?
I'm going to tell you what happened. Okay. So you fire a clean hole just bursts through the back of its chest, and the body just goes limp and falls flat to the ground.
Sweet. Okay.
All right.
Oh, do I need to roll for anything else? Shield? Or no, wait.
Yeah,
I do have
you can roll for your shield.
I have a bonus action still. Can I use that at all, or
you can? You did. Well, actually, yeah. You wait. Roll again. Roll your attack because you didn't get your knife back. But if you roll it on this one, you might.
Let's see. That was
because you got a 1 last time.
Yeah. Was that? Shoot. Which one is that?
So if you get at least a 4, you'll get it back.
Is that a D6 I roll for it?
Yep, it's a D6.
Okay, I wanted to be sure. Okay, that's
boom.
6.
All right, you did get it. So yep. If you want to, you can use your throwing knife to throw it to the back of the knight because he is the last target standing, and it will be God, his back's to you, so it's an attack of opportunity too.
I'm gonna throw it right at the base of its neck. Can I do that?
Yep. Roll the attack for me.
Let's see if I can hit him. Oh, no.
Well, actually, I believe you have advantage on this
advantage.
because
That's right.
Because it's a sneak attack.
Okay, so roll for damage now.
Yep.
Like that?
So roll. Oh my.
I'm trying not to like take it out. I want its body too, if I can.
Mm-hmm.
What hasn't really been damaged?
I'm just trying to not kill it, but I am trying
All
to
right.
kill it.
So you drop the thrall corpse at your feet. You turn and you grab your throwing knife and you throw it. The knife is spinning and it smacks the knight right in the back, going straight into what would be its spine. And you hear a loud, just pained roar as it screams out in agony, but it is still standing there.
Ooh, somebody's not happy.
It is the knight's turn, and feeling that knife go straight into its back, it's going to turn around, look at Uros, and he's going to take a shot at you.
Oh, did I need to roll for shields in that too, or
I
just
yeah, actually do that for me quick, just so
okay,
we'll know what
shield.
your shields are going to be.
It's D10 for me to do that. I got
3. Okay, yeah,
three,
because that's going to be a
6.
19 to hit.
And then I gotta roll for my super, right?
Yeah, you can roll for that, but
Oh.
I have a feeling that might not be necessary.
No, no.
Because he knows what's coming next.
I don't even have to imagine it. I'm just like, I
No,
know what
I'm
he's
just
gonna do.
Following the game rules, trying to figure out how to learn this.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
okay,
And
remember
that's
to
the
do
thing
this.
too, where we have to iron out a system with doing that like either at the beginning or at the end of each round, and just.
I got used to the end of it because I figured that was the end.
We
and
just
then
need to
do
make
it.
macros for him.
Yeah, that's really it too. It'd be nice if there was some macros for this stuff.
There is.
Well, I gotta make them.
We'll figure it
No,
out.
you
after.
don't have to make them. We make them.
Oh, we did. Oh, cool. We'll figure it out after all this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the very top right, do you see the 3 bars with the 3 dots?
Mm-hmm.
Click it, and it should say macros right there. And you just add them.
3 dots.
Oh,
Is that thing?
okay.
This is where we did Pathfinder for my sessions.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because trying to roll 400 points of damage in dice manually each time kind of got annoying.
Yeah. I can
Okay.
see where that goes. Alright. So let me roll the damage for his attack.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba.
That's 11 points of arc damage he hits you with.
Okay.
The knight turns and fires its cannon at you, and the shot hits you direct into the body, kind of knocking you back just a touch.
Ooh, ouch. Okay.
He kind of knocked you a step backwards with that hit.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
that will end its turn. Visor, you're up now.
So he's like right about here, right?
Yeah, he's about like in the middle of this road right here.
So I'm gonna peek out and hit him at advantage.
What are you hitting him
four-
with?
4 shots of scout rifle.
Alright, roll that attack.
25 for the first one. 24 for the second one. That's 1 damage. That's 2
Three.
damage.
3 damage.
What the
Okay, so
fuck?
you're trying to go for a headshot, but you
No,
keep...
I'm not going for headshots. I'm going for bodies.
Okay, you're trying to go for the body, but you keep grazing it.
16.
That's still gonna hit.
Yeah.
At 16. That hits too.
Oh, yep. 9. So 12 damage total. And
Okay.
I'm gonna sneak right back into the bush, baby.
I'll just go ahead and tell you, you're not going to need to do that. You fired off those 4 shots into the back of the knight. Boom, 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 boom. The shots go through the knight's chest, and the eyes go dark, and the corpse just falls like a door falling flat on the ground. Hits the ground. And
I just look at
that
Uros and
is
go,
the end of combat.
these two are mine, you get the small one.
That is fine with me.
Because I'm pretty sure reporting this to the Vanguard is more important than whatever that guy that you talked to.
Hey, he only wanted one. Bonus.
Yep. And
So-
he only
DB
mentioned the super bony one.
You take
As
those.
you
I'll
two
take
are
this one.
talking, DB and Paradox together are both scanning the corpses. They're each scanning the individual corpses, and then they trade off and go scan the other corpses, and you just see these guys going back and forth scanning and scanning and scanning.
Now, I just look at Paradox and go, are you going to scan the portal too, where he came out of? Or are you just going to keep scanning the body?
We need to scan everything. We don't know what these are.
Fair.
All right. Well, scan some other stuff.
And
we
then-
need to bag these up. Okay.
So the portal essentially that closed.
Yeah, where it had spawned from is what I was saying. Like, seeing if there's any residual stuff.
Okay. So there's nothing that you can see visually in the air, but as you look on the ground, you can kind of see what the thrall were eating, and there's these little spots there where you can clearly see in just maggots. There's like rotted kind of meat. Like it's spoiled, rotted, and it smells horrible.
I just go, hey, Eros, I found your dinner.
You wish. Only in desperation would they eat that.
I mean, you're desperate
DB
enough.
goes, even if you're desperate, you shouldn't want to eat that.
Hey, maggots produce good nutrition, though. If you're ever in a shitty situation. It's a last resort food. I don't recommend it. So,
Everyone's just kind of looking at you like, how do you know that?
survival books. What the fuck?
I look over at Paradox and DB. I doubt that.
I'm a warlock. I fucking
DB just
study
looks
things.
over. Do you think he's tried it?
I think
No,
it is.
I haven't.
We're all discussing.
I haven't been in a situation where I've had to.
Maybe there will be one day.
I just know that if you're in a shitty enough situation, that's a food source.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So let's just
Paradox
get the
just whispers like, it's a little weird that you're trying to defend this point.
I'm not defending it, I'm just pointing it out.
I mean, if you want to die on that hill, that's your prerogative.
Oh my god. Teaching people things that could save their life. Oh wait, we're already dead.
Case in point. Why do we need to worry about maggots?
Because civilians.
I'm just
Survival.
bagging up the body. I'm just shaking my head. Nope, I'm out. I'm just gonna go over
Paradox, go get the ship. Shut up. Go.
Paradox radios it in. He's just like, it'll be here in 2 minutes. So Uros, you're bagging up the thrall.
Yeah.
Elias, you're taking the knight and the wizard, or what are you
Yeah,
doing?
both.
Okay. I'm just gonna tell you, for the sake of your backpack, if you're
No, I'm loading it into the ship.
Okay, I was
I
gonna
was
say.
gonna
'cause if
say
you're-
there's no way we're gonna.
If
I'm
you're
just
loading
bagging
this
them.
into your backpack, I'm gonna tell you, you're only gonna have enough space for the night.
No, I'm just like saying body bag them because I'm like.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like even like body bag in your backpack. Like
Oh no.
Like, okay.
Yeah, I'm like, no, we're getting our ships. We're gonna do that because I ain't carrying that.
Okay.
What diseases does it have?
I don't
You
know.
don't
Why don't
know.
you taste it?
Yeah, why don't you take a bite of it like a certain Gambit player we know?
Does anyone want to do an investigation check on the bodies?
Well, of course I'm going to, and I'm gonna take the gun from it too.
Yeah, I guess
Okay.
I could look at them as I'm bagging it. Ugh.
Okay. Well, make some investigation checks for me.
Oh yeah, investigation. Not where is? Yeah, I'm not gonna get crap. I knew I wasn't.
Okay.
Well, would this be with advantage due to our ghosts or no?
I will say yes because they are going to be helping you investigate the situation.
Yeah,
here.
'cause
So yeah,
they
you
are
both get advantage.
Yeah, they are scanning them, so yeah,
Yep.
that makes sense.
Okay.
So
So as you guys are scanning them, you're starting to understand why they're being called bony monsters when you see how the chitin is formed on their bodies. They are. It's pretty much like an exoskeleton on even on the wizard itself. Like the outer frame of the wizard's body seems very hardened, almost like insect-like, like it's an exo frame.
Those are
So
gross.
and it makes sense why they're being called this way, but you get the sense that this is something far more sinister than just this one occurrence.
Mm.
Hey, Elias, do you think there are more around?
Oh, there's going to be. Because if it came out of that thing, I'm pointing at what's lodged in the ground. That means it came from space.
Paradox actually starts to kind of float over and starts to scan
Yeah, I
the
was gonna
structure
say.
itself.
Oh,
Did you want DB to assist?
Yeah, I kind of wanted to look at it too, but I also want to know. Did I find anything on the one body I was bagging up that I started to? I don't know. With the investigation, I got nothing, but.
So you didn't find anything like any materials or anything remarkable on the body itself. It's pretty much just the body.
No markings. Okay.
I mean, you could see the battle damage, like the scratches on the chitin,
Okay.
skeletal frame from
Okay,
where
then.
you attacked it. But other than that, nothing remarkable.
Well, yeah, I figure while waiting for the ships, we can go over and look at it and check out the rest.
I'm gonna pick up the cannon that it had, and I'm just gonna fire it at a tree, like.
Okay.
Guessing...
So as you pick up this cannon, as you look at this, you notice that there's not a normal trigger on this weapon. This is not a conventional weapon that you can see a way to fire it. You can hold it like a weapon. You're able to look at it and pick it up, but as you study the weapon itself, you don't understand how it was firing. Because there's no clip. There's no mechanisms that you can see that would make sense for this to fire as a weapon. This just looks like it's a piece of bone. Do you want to take it with you, or what would you like to do with it?
Yeah, I'm taking the gun with me, of course.
Okay. All right. So, do you put that in your inventory?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm also searching the body of the wizard.
Okay. So same thing. You're not finding any materials on the corpse itself. You're kind of getting, especially around the wizard itself, you're getting this feeling, like this sickness feeling in you as you're so close to it. There's something very ill about it as you're sitting next to it.
I'm gonna back away from it, and just wait till the ship gets there, and then I'm gonna, once it does, I'm gonna stuff it in the hold of it.
Okay.
Like pretty much in body bags.
Yeah. So, for brevity's sake, the ships do arrive there for you, and you do stow them in the cargo holds of your respective ships. Is there anything you wanted to do before you leave?
I'm pretty much just gonna inspect the thingy majigger that they came from.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I was looking at. With
So
the
yeah,
DB and Paradox.
now as far as the investigation of the structure itself, you don't find anything that you can see as far as any like structure to it itself. It just seems like it's a rock. Like there's no internal structure to this thing. It's not a ship. It's like a hunk of rock, and there's various different runes and carvings across the ship. Did you want to take any images of this to...
Yeah, I'm taking scans of everything.
Okay, so Paradox and DB will respectively take scans of this structure itself, scanning the runes, gathering all the information they can find about it. They do note that they are sensing some kind of a darker energy that's coming from the center of the structure itself.
I'm also going to take the time to go through my inventory for a moment, because I believe I have one left of something.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell Paradox and DB, look for the weakest point on that ship, or thing.
Okay.
I need
Let me.
53 because I fired twice.
We're gonna check investigations here.
And I fired one arrow.
Okay. So DB and Paradox work together to scan the structure, and they kind of turn to each other and they look back at you and go, there really isn't a weak spot here. It's like a solid, well, and DB just kind of looks at him and at Paradox and goes, it's almost like a cue ball.
Hmm.
It's hollow on the inside, but around it is entirely solid. It's like a rock.
Okay, we'll get away from it.
Well,
I'm just walking toward it with
and DB
what I
goes,
was digging for.
We'll tell Malachi about this. Maybe there's something that we can do to remove this.
Oh, I was gonna blow it up.
Well, I think we can all agree the destruction of this thing is mutually wanted, but how do we do it?
I had 3 charges of C4. I only used 2 on our last mission.
Wait,
DB
did I
and
even
Paradox
do
kind of
that?
look at each other and goes, I think we're gonna need a bigger bomb.
Not if you shape it correctly.
Okay.
Because if you shape it correctly, you can make it so it's a little bit more of a precision hit instead of a... You kind of think of like hitting something with a nail instead of just a flat end of a hammer.
Okay. Well,
Surgically.
let's describe to me where you're gonna place these charges, and let's see what happens.
I was gonna pretty much hop up on top and just start like kind of cutting a little bit of a hole into it with my sword, just like slowly just chipping away until I have a little bit of a deep dent into it.
Make a strength check for me. Because you're going to be cutting through solid rock.
14. And I'm just like stabbing the sword down into it. Like, just
Yep. I kind of get like the idea of the motion there. As you stab, you go for a stab into the rock. You don't get very far into it. You get the tip of your sword in maybe about a half an inch.
Okay,
Like,
I'm just gonna keep doing it repeatedly.
Okay, do one more strength check for me.
13.
Okay. So you keep kind of hacking away at it, but you're only maybe chipping away at just a tiny bit of it.
Oh, I just need about
It's like this,
2 inches.
whatever this is, it's stronger than stone. It is thicker and harder than just your average rock that like you can cut through because you've cut through stone before. This is thicker and harder than stone that you've cut before.
Yep. So I'm just gonna keep going until I have about 2 inches into it.
Okay, so for brevity's sake, you just chip away at it until you carve a little 2-inch divot into the side of the rock, or the top of the rock, excuse me.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm assuming you're gonna place a charge into this divot.
And it's gonna be kind of like cupped downward, so it will explode downward into it.
Okay. All right. Let's. So you've placed a charge. Are you gonna just use the one charge, or are you going to place multiple charges?
Oh, I only had 1 charge left.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you had more than one. But
No,
okay.
I had originally had 3, but those both were split between me and Uros on our last mission.
Okay.
Because that's what took down the catch.
Okay. So you do step back a distance from the rock, and you do detonate it. As you do, there is a pretty loud explosion. It does shake, send out a little puff and a shock wave, and ripples through the trees that are all around you. You do see some of the top of the rock kind of scatter and get blown off. And as the dust kind of clears, you did blow the top off this thing, but it's still it seems more denser as you go further into it, because you did clear off a section of it with the top with the charge.
Mhm.
And the divot did kind of expand a little bit more like into the center of it, but as it goes further into the center, it becomes darker in the rock and almost glass like as it kind of makes into the center, but it has not fully blown its way through it. So
I need to
you've
pretty
done
much-
some you've pretty much done damage, and you've kind of like blown into the center of it a little bit, but you have not completely destroyed the top of it.
Okay, I'm gonna take scans of what's damage to it and like the different layers to it, and
Okay, so as Paradox begins to scan what he can from the core, he immediately can feel that there is a very dark energy that's coming from the center of the rock, and points that out loud and tells everyone that there is a seriously dark energy coming from the center of this thing.
yeah, I kind of figured.
And DB is just he's kind of beside you, Uros. He's kind of looking at this, and he's just asking, he's just like, "What are these things? The Vanguard have never seen anything like these before."
Well, we can take the two that Elias has back to them and let them check it out and report the rest of this.
I would also, upon hearing that conversation that Eros is having with DB, I'd say, plus, these guys were a lot tougher than the smaller guys, so
Yes.
they'd be more important to report to. But, can I also have the scans for those? Just the scans. You
Yeah.
can, like, just a copy of them.
Yes. And I can take this one back to Malachi and see if
Yep.
we can get some info.
Because he doesn't need to know about these two.
No, they were bonuses if we didn't need them, but Vanguard should know about this. This is new.
Yep.
Yay.
Because if it's a threat to the last city, they need to do it.
All right. So, with that said, you do finish up everything here. You gather all your materials, and you board your ships and return back home.
I would say we're not heading straight to the last city because our respective vanguards are still in a certain location.
Yep. Well, they have the search parties out there. Did you want to check in with them to see where they're at with that?
At least I'm going to. I don't know about Eros.
Okay. So yeah, for brevity's sake, as you guys are flying along, you do radio over to the Vanguard support, and they do advise that they did manage to find 3 of the children so far. They are still searching the area on the outskirts. They think a few of them may have made their way down the mountain, and they may be following the river down southward. So they're working on tracking a few more of the children, but they did manage to find a few of them so far.
I asked, would they like us to land further down the river and trek upward toward them? That way we could intercept them?
They advise that shouldn't be necessary. They already have the necessary crews on site. If you did wish to join them, you can do so, but you do have a cargo full of corpses that you're intending to deliver, so...
Yeah, that'd be an awkward conversation to have.
Yeah, you pull up. I'll help you guys up, but I got a cargo hold full of corpses. I gotta take home here real quick.
Of an unknown alien race.
Yeah. Hey. Don't ask.
Don't ask about the weird things in the trunk.
Yeah, this is kind of for the Vanguard only right now, and other third parties that shall not be named.
Looks at Eros.
Yes.
All right, so you guys will make it back to the last city. Who wants to visit who first?
I'll let you do your story first.
All right.
Well, I need to take that body to Malachi to figure out what he's got
Yep,
for
so-
information.
Yep.
I would expect you to land over there
Yeah,
instead of
that's-
just going to the regular hangars.
I figured I'd, at the point while we're flying back, I'm going to go take this one to Malachi and get the info.
Yeah, do what you need.
I'll meet up with you in a bit.
All right. So you do make your landing over to the Malik district, and you do land at least a little ways away from the area. Now, are you going to be bringing the corpse in your backpack?
Yeah, might as well. He wants the body.
Okay. So, yep, DB will load up the corpse into your backpack so you're able to transport it safely. And you guys will make your way over to the club. And you do see that same doorman that you didn't meet earlier. He's just kind of leaning against the doorway, and he does see you, and he kind of gives you like a small little nod at you, and he's not really paying you much mind.
I just nod back at him and quietly head on in.
He's just leaning against the wall. He's not even really giving you much mind. So as you walk in, you do happen to see the club is actually a bit bumping now. You do see people are there. There is loud music playing. There are people out on the dance floor. The bartenders are servicing people out at the bar, and you do happen to see up in the upper office area where you were at before there, you do see Malachi, who's standing out there looking over, and he does happen to see you. And you do see him kind of raise his hand, and he kind of motions and waves over for you to come over.
I head over toward him.
All right. So you do walk your way up the stairs. Security guys, they do see you. They immediately recognize you and they let you pass through. They have no issue with you there.
Good.
So you make your way up the stairs. That same similar sweet, incensey smell instantly hits you as you begin up the stairs and you walk into the room. And Malachi is standing there before you. He's got a cane as he's standing there looking at you and goes, "You have news for me."
Oh, I have more than news. And pull the body out. In the bag, though. Not.
Malachi he will instantly snap his fingers and the shade behind him will go dark. And the corpse will drop down on the floor before you.
Yeah.
And he kneels down and he starts to closely examine and goes, "So they live up to the name."
Yes, they were pretty tough.
He grabs the jaw of the thrall and he pulls it open slowly and he looks into the mouth. He starts examining the head, like moving it to the left, moving it to the right.
I was gonna be funny, and it goes, and it's alive. That's the shit out of him.
Make it wiggle. Kick it a little bit.
Malachi he's looking at this thing and he's kind of smiling and goes, "What a fascinating little creature." And he slowly stands back up and he kind of wiggles his finger a little bit, and you do see a couple people come into the room and they do pick up the corpse and they do set it on a bit of a gurney and they pull it out of the room. And you see Malachi slowly kind of work his way back to the desk and he sits down and goes, "So what do you think of them?"
I don't know, but they were tough. Came down in something a little tougher, too. But I'm here for the information. I gave you what you wanted.
The locals did get attacked by this thing many times in the past. This is why they contacted me. They asked me to investigate exactly what these things were. We've not seen anything like this before, and we have encountered aliens. This is a new alien. And something I fear far more sinister. And he motions his hand again and goes, "But that's not what you're here for. You're here for something else."
Yes.
You're aware that the Genesis Corporation had offices in both New York and London, yes?
Yes.
And you know London burned down.
London Bridge is
Yes.
falling down.
Yes.
So I don't have to tell you that if one location is gone, then the other location is, by definition, the next point of entry.
Yes.
I don't know what you're going to find in New York, but I have a feeling something is already there for you. And you see him place down 3 tarot cards on the desk. And he sits, he interlocks his fingers, his elbows on the desk, and he just looks at you. Something much stronger is waiting for you. He reaches down to the table and he pulls the card on the left and he reveals the tower. Something has irrevocably changed. Something has shook the entire bounds of everything that you knew. And it sits and waits. Now, I understand something very serious has also happened, yes?
Duh.
The facility was attacked, wasn't it?
Duh.
He slowly just kind of sits back and reaches into his pockets and grabs a cigarette and lights it. So, if I tell you exactly where this goes, what this leads to, what do you plan to do with it?
Find who did it.
I'm not talking about the one who did, I'm talking about the weapon itself.
I don't know yet. I just want the person
we both
who
know
did
what it does, so I won't beat around the bush. We both know it's a massive weapon that could wipe out civilization as we know it.
Or it could bring life. But either way, I want the person who's after it.
I imagine you do. He reaches into the desk, he pulls out a drawer, and he lays out a manila folder on the desk and looks to you. He's just watching you.
Information?
Everything you need to know to at least get you on your path. And he pulls the manila folder open and you see documents. There are various sheets, log entries, and various other papers in this folder for you to read through.
But I can't read English, right? Is that what it's in?
He doesn't know this, and you haven't revealed that.
Okay, I just want to... Okay.
So unless you want to be incognito about that, or unless you want to be up forward with that.
No.
He's handing you the information for which you can be able to begin. But, yeah, you're running into that unfortunate situation of you don't know English, so you need someone to translate this for you.
Why do I feel like next chapter is gonna be an episode of fucking Elmo's World, and I'm gonna have to teach Eric how to read.
I mean, it doesn't have to be you to teach him how to read English.
I know, but I'm the only one that he really knows too.
Oh, God.
I don't know. We'll figure. We'll figure that out next time. But anyway.
Okay.
Now that you're thinking about it, you know I'm right.
Well, because we have another character to be introducing to next time around, so I have to weave this all together.
Can you help me to read? I don't want to ask Elias. He's gonna make fun of me.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You don't have to ask him to teach
Yeah.
you to read. You have your hunter mentor as well. You can ask.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess.
But
Okay.
so, to kind of wrap up the situation, then we'll finish up. So Malachi hands you the information, and he is turning over the other tarot cards. So you do see the tower there, you see Judgment, and you see the devil. And he leans down onto the desk and he goes, I'm giving this to you as a warning. There is something very, very dangerous that is readying itself for you and for everything it can throw at you.
And I guess we have a battle ahead. At least I do.
I suggest you steel yourself. Because what happened in Stonehorn is just a taste of what's to come. And I fear for us all.
Then I will find out
But
what it is.
I also have faith that you might be able to actually be the one to pull it off. And he slowly kind of smiles at you and goes, I have a good feeling about you. You're strong-willed. We'll find out.
Thank you for the information.
Should I need your services again, I'll be in touch. In the meantime, though, I've given you what you need.
Thank you for the information. And I don't mind
He
doing
stands
business.
back up, carrying his cane, and he kind of walks back to the window and snaps his fingers, and the window turns back over, and you can see the dance floor again. Happy hunting to you, Mr. Shale. And give Mr. Norwood my best. And he looks at you coyly and just kind of smiles.
Very well.
All I can think of is that song. He knows. He knows.
And I walk out quietly and leave the club and head on back.
All right. So Elias. So as this is going on, you go find Nikon Lee, and he's currently in his office reviewing some papers.
So here's the thing. It's gonna raise a lot of questions if I'm dragging these bodies.
Well, that's why I'm saying they be in your backpack or in some other transport that you cannot be seen as you're carrying them through the streets.
Okay. I mean,
So-
I think the Vanguard offices would be connected to the hangar somehow.
Yeah, there'd be some connection to that. So yeah, you wouldn't be very far away.
I can just see that now. He's slapping bodies on a gurney.
I just walk into Nikon's office and
rolling
go,
it in.
hey, you might want to grab the other Vanguard real quick.
Nikon just kind of looks up. Wait, what? Why?
Just trust me.
And he turns in his chair a little bit, and he slowly kind of gets him. Goes, okay, I'll be right back.
And that means
And-
Hunter and Titan.
I know what it means. And he gets up and kind of walks out to the balcony. He kind of is making some calls on his wrist, and in a few minutes, couple member of the Hunter and Titan Vanguards do show up. And it's pretty much the similar guys that you've met in the past. You met Shin. He's the Hunter Vanguard rep for Eros. He does show up there, so he goes, "Oh hey."
And I probably recognize the voice of the Titan Vanguard too.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You've met him before. Yep.
I just look at him and go, so we have a problem.
And Nikon goes, well, you called us all here, so what's the problem?
I walk over to, I guess I'm pretty much like setting these on like 2 tables after like clearing them while Nikon was gone for a little bit. Like each body on a different one. And I just unzip one of them at a time.
So Nikon immediately steps up and starts to look everything over. Shin, he looks over too. He's a little more curiously and a little more childish in his mannerisms. Kind of walks up to and he's kind of getting real close and goes, "Oh my, what are these teeth? How do these things have no eyes?"
And
They
I
have
also pull out the
ears?
cannon and go, oh, you might want to have a look at this too. And I just hand it to Shin while he's looking at the teeth.
So this cannon is massive, and Shin just kind of like, oh, and then like as he kind of like he
I
nearly
just
buckles
drop
under
it
the
into
weight.
his hands.
Yeah, he nearly buckles under the weight and go, whoa, and like and just he's barely holding up. Like, man, this thing's heavy.
It shoots
And
explosive rounds.
he's holding up and he's looking at it and goes, how do you fire it?
Yeah, no. I tried to figure that out when I picked it up the first time, and I don't think there is a way to for us. So it might be a biological thing that's built into that big bastard system.
So Shin just kind of drops the gun onto a desk, and you hear this loud, just this loud thud into the the desk as the rifle drops onto it.
Hey, don't break Nikon's desk. He might get angry about it.
Nikon, he's too distracted looking over the wizard. He's got his face to his hand on his chin, and he's scratching his face. He's looking this thing over, and goes, "Where did you find this?"
Into EDZ.
He just looks over again and goes, "How many of them were there?"
There is another subspecies that I do have scans of. The bodies were incinerated, so we don't have those. I managed to take these down by physically shooting them where they wouldn't detonate, pretty much, because what else was I going to do?
Fair enough.
And I just show them the scans of the thrall.
So Paradox will bring up a holographic image and display everything on here, and Nikon's looking it over, and he motions for his ghost to speak with Paradox and link up their information. So they'll work together on that. Nikon continues to study the body, and he's very concerned. Like you guys have never seen anything like this, but the fact that he is looking at this with great concern like this even worries you a bit.
I tried to hit it with my Chaos Reach, and yeah, it kind of locked me down after that happened, and nearly killed me. It almost broke my shields.
Nikon steps back a little ways and just kind of turns to you, goes, "Yeah, there's some strong residual darkness coming from this one."
Oh, that's not all. Hey, Paradox, show him the rock and the video of what I tried to do to it and how little I did to it.
So yeah, Paradox pulls up the video display and shows the large rock, shows the explosion at the top of the rock on there, and shows just how little damage it actually did.
That was a shaped C4 charge too, mind you.
He just kind of nods slowly and goes, "We need the coordinates of where that is, and we're going to have it destroyed."
And I just give it to him because I have no reason to hold on to it.
He immediately takes those coordinates and he starts discussing things with the Vanguard. They're kind of in a quiet little corner over there talking. You can't really hear them. Nikon will step back out of the group and goes, "We need all the information you have regarding what you found in here and how you came about this information."
I don't have the full information of where it came from. I was just told that I need to go to the EDZ.
Who has the information that you received for this?
And I
Who
step
do
out
you
of the
think I've been with?
I step out of the shadows. Well, that would be
Sorry.
me.
You're still in the middle of your conversation.
Actually, I'm on my way back, so.
No, these conversations are probably taking place about the same time.
Yeah, they're happening about the
Yeah,
same time.
I know.
So.
I'm just like, I'm gonna be on my way back, so I'm like, hey, I'm just flying around.
But sorry, Elias, what did you say? Cut off.
I just say to Nikon, who else have I been with for the past 24 hours?
Nikon just turns to you. We're gonna need to talk to Uros too about this.
Okay.
Just so happens I have some information.
I mean, I don't know where he is at the moment, but he'll probably be back, because where else is he going to go? He doesn't have another home.
Well, hunters are nomadic. But
Yeah,
we'll
but
wait for him to come back. But
I know
you should...
one place that he'll definitely be.
Nikon just kind of pulls you aside a little bit, goes, if need be, you need to bring him in. We need to talk about this. We need to figure out what this is. This is much more bigger than the news out of the reef.
I was just going to say, just stay next to, what was it, Jin?
Oh, yes. The man you brought back. He is alive. He is in the hospital. Currently he's been interviewed by the Vanguard. If you did want to see him, you would have an opportunity to, probably tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah. I'd probably talk to him anyways and see how he's kind of doing.
We've interviewed him a couple times already. We've probably asked more questions than we should have, but you can feel free to chat with him tomorrow.
Yeah, let him rest.
That poor man's been through a lot.
He'll at least be glad to know that we're finding the children and helping them. And yes, I did contact the search teams while I was coming back from the EDZ.
Yes, they've been making some good progress there in recovering the survivors.
Whoever did that was a sick fuck.
Yes, that's one way to describe it. He's thinking back on the images that were sent of the area.
I mean,
And,
he's
yeah.
seen it personally.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Anyway, we'll investigate this further. We'll talk more about this later. He kind of pats his finger down at the table with the corpses on there, goes, we're going to discuss this more later.
Alrighty, and I want a beer, and I walk out.
Do what you want.
I mean, you owe me one. I'm saying
One
that
of these
from down the
days.
hall back at him.
Yeah. Alright, so at this point it's pretty much nightfall for you guys. So we'll go ahead and we'll call it an evening unless there was something else you wanted to do before go to Betty Bye.
Not really.
Alright.
I need to
with that-
stop and get a Elmo book for how to read.
How's
So,
English for
no,
dummies?
how we're getting you hooked on phonics.
There we go.
Sesame Street, whole 9 yards. We're gonna get you a children's ABC book.
Oh, God.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Pictures, too. Oh, God.
And that'll be next time.
Wait, actually, I know that he doesn't know how to read English.
Yeah, because I told him.
Because you guys have it's come up I think once or twice with you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we were going through the library in the fucking vault, and he didn't know what the computer was saying.
I'm like, I
So
don't know
I
how
know
to
that
read.
he doesn't know how to read English.
It's like,
Holy shit!
yeah, and I would have told you because I couldn't read it, but I recognized certain things. That's it. I can't
Yeah.
read it though.
Eros was not a smart man.
I can speak Russian.
He was street smart, but
Yeah.
English, not so much.
No. It's a wasteful language.
And I have to say, you've been to Malachi's twice, and you still have never asked the doorman's name.
I like it that way.
Yeah.
I know, I'm not going to either.
And
I'm
that's
probably
fine
gonna
because
leave it like that.
if you want to keep the mystery going of who he is, that's great.
I figure I'm just gonna leave him alone for a while and see how long.
I think until I go there, and then I'll
Yeah.
probably ask him.
Really, I have to buy other room.
Oh, I can't, because he's a whole character unto himself. You guys haven't even remotely explored yet, and I can't wait for you guys to actually get there.
Okay,
It's
we
Cade
never.
too.
It's Kate.
No,
Oh,
not,
Jesus.
no,
Wow.
not even that. I won't spoil it for you, but he's not a Cade, not even
Okay.
a little bit.
Oh, I was just making fun of it.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
my god. Whew.
Yeah, I guess that's the end of today's chapter.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Temeki, what do you think of this insanity?
Much more tame than mine. I can say that. But it was. From hearing it, it was pretty fun.
Yeah, it's just stupid shit along the way.
Give it time. We can get a little wilder if you want. I mean.
Oh, it's going to get wilder. Trust me. It's already planned. It's just going to be a matter of when and how we execute it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This.
'cause
Who's gonna die
This
first?
is,
Oh.
how many sessions have you guys done? 10?
This is our 11th,
11.
10th,
Well,
I think,
11th
actually.
with
10th or 11th.
Matrix.
Yeah.
11th with Matrix. 8th with me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was the first and still learning how to do it. So.
Okay. Then yeah, for like 11 sessions or so, it's going. It seems to be going pretty well.
Let's see, 11.
We've just had a few close calls. Keyword. A few.
Okay,
There's always
Rorschach.
going to be at least there's always going to be a few of those.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I
but-
was like,
but
I
if-
hope
if-
to God this thing does not.
But I
pass
think
as
you would
restrained.
agree that if you didn't have those close calls, there's no sense of real danger.
True.
Not to mention it'll be a little bit more dull without the actual threat of nearing death.
Exactly. You need to have that threat of danger.
Yeah, it just threw me
Yeah,
off
that's-
guard. I was
That's
like,
where
oh,
most growth
fuck.
comes from.
Yeah.
That's
See
where
that
most
that
growth-
wizard hitting you with that with the shroud was a game changer.
Yeah, and it almost changed the game for the better or the worse.
Oh yeah. Well, that's why I'm glad I finally have an excuse to introduce the Hive into the story. Because canonically, the Hive have not arrived like in full force yet.
Yeah, this is like scouting.
The great disaster has not happened yet. So that's why, like, knowing about the Hive now, like, just learning little inklings of them now, like, just teases the fact that you know that's coming in the future.
The great crippling is coming.
Oh, now I have to add on that. I'm just sitting here looking at the stream page going, oh, I got to add another name, and then I'll have to get information, at least the
Yeah, but we got a
names.
spot there. It's perfect.
Yeah, I know.
There's a
I'd-
spot
I'd-
right there for our fourth person. It's perfect.
Yeah, and I can rearrange some stuff and do it. I'm like, it's no big deal. I'm like, that's the reason why there is a spot there. So
Yep.
I need.
Because
I need
we
to
always had a
outline
plan for more people.
it. And-
Until we get a fourth and a fifth and a sixth.
And I can still rearrange that. I can even have it cycle around and through.
Are you done?
It's.
Uh,
I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna get wild if we ever actually get 6 people. Like, it's gonna be like raid encounter crazy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, believe me, the more people you have, it does indeed get much crazier.
Oh yeah, but I'm just saying, like, in the context of the Destiny rules and everything that goes with what happens in this game. Oh my God, it would be just utter madness. But I would love every second of it.
Yeah.
That's until you realize how fucked it gets.
But that's the thing is, like, if you put 6 guardians up against some of the strongest enemies in the game, how does it fare out? Like, it's still exciting no matter what, even if it's a lose. Like, it's
Yeah.
You're just walking down the streets of old
It's just
Chicago and
the
you
thrill
look
of the
up
adventure.
And there's just spider
Exactly.
tanks on the walls.
That's what captivates people, is the thrill of the adventure.
Yep.
Then again, that's also how most adventurers die, but, you know.
But that's all part of it. Like, you have to have that essence of danger with your adventures, and everything goes hand in hand with it. It's
I'm getting hang on.
yeah.
Like, could you just imagine, like, walking down the streets of old Chicago, like, talking with, like, 5 other Guardians, and you all look up, and there's just, like, 4 spider tanks, like, hanging onto the walls of, like, skyscrapers, and they're all looking at you. It's just like, I think we need to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
We
it's,
walked
it's
into
the,
the hornet's nest.
it's the Black Armory raid all over again.
Let's see here.
We gotta fight a massive mech.
Oh, jeez.
But 4 of them.
Okay, done with my call.
Done with
Back.
call. Done with
Yeah, it was just for some food.
But yeah, I mean,
Where's mine?
see what
Let's
else
see
we
here.
got going on. I'm playing Mass Effect on my stream. I don't have a set schedule. I'm just kind of playing right now whenever I'm gonna play the game, because there is so much length to this entire trilogy of the game that I don't have a set schedule. It's just when I'm gonna play it, I'm just gonna stream it. So if you guys want to come check that out, I'm gonna be streaming that till I complete all 3 games.
COD Black Ops is on sale, by the way.
And you can
It's
find
50%
Dave's link
off.
you can find Dave's link in the description below too. So you can just click
And
on it and bring you to.
I am still doing a model build. I have not finished Gundam Death Scythe. I'm going to finish that either this week or next week, because I did order another model and it should be shipping here hopefully by the end of this week, because it was a September back order. So I have another model ready to go, and I'll be building another one here over the next few weeks. So, fun times.
Yeah.
Very chill times. Very
Nice.
nice, very evil.
Visor, do you have anything? Do you wanna whatever?
Other than I'm dying at work and I needed more days off, nothing else from me.
Okay, everyone wish for that. A new player, Megumin. I almost say
You can
it
just call
right.
me Mega.
Megumin. Oh well, I'm saying it for stream so they all know who you are. So deal with it. No, I'll put your whole name up there, and then we can deal with. But do you have anything you wanna say or promote or anything? Your own stream, if you got
plug
one.
your stream or anything
'Cause
like that. This is the time.
I don't stream. I don't do any of that kind of stuff. I just more or less just chill.
Okay, we're gonna put you as the chill player. We got Visor as the chaotic player, and I don't know where I fit.
You're the neutral goody newbie.
Oh, that's it. That's it. I'm gonna
You're
change that.
bard.
I mean, if I
The
really want to
bard.
be a cell, I would say I would be the veteran.
The veteran. Oh, there you go.
If
got a
I
veteran.
actually want to sell out, I'm the veteran.
Yeah, D&D veteran.
Yep.
Okay, D&D veteran.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
I was going to say, if you have the money later this week,
Can I have money?
COD Black Ops 2 is $30. Black Ops 1 is $20.
Uh,
I can have
is it on
time.
sale over the weekend, or is it end this weekend?
I don't know
Alright.
when it is.
Oh, I'm gonna end the stream now. Y'all have a
Yeah,
good
go.
night. Anybody here? Oh,
Oh,
she's still here.
It ends in 17 hours. So.
so.
Okay.
Bye.
Never mind.
Bye, Nix. Have a good night.
Bye, short person.